today, so I might gotta do it again. And I feel like, anyway, talking about the difference between people up north and the difference between people down south. And she made a point that opened my eyes. I love people who open my eyes. Other people would rather just talk about you, but this lady, she informed you about what's the difference. So here's what I learned. People up north are usually angry. When I say angry, like they seem angry, but they like short-tempered, because it's like I realize the weather up north is not, it's like, okay, if you see someone outside, you got to be moving. You don't just like, you know, say, you don't just talk to people. You really don't talk to people unless you're trying to find out something, like unless you're there for a reason, and the reason has to be business. If you're not there for a reason, they're gonna snap. They're gonna be like, man, what are you staring at? What are you looking at? What is it? Right? And then so normally people don't talk to people if they have no reason to. That's up north. Down south, yes, you gotta greet it. That's what the lady said. She said down south you have to greet everybody that you see. You open your mouth, you have to speak. If you don't, it's rude. And I've never realized, like she basically said, if you're driving and you see someone out in their porch, you gotta kind of wave. If someone's at their porch and you're walking in front of them, they wave at you, you wave at them, like good morning, hi, how are you? Like it's always, and it's like, dang, I really never noticed the difference. But then I'm confused also, because then it's like, but the children or youth will be like, well, that's friendly. It's friendly. And I'm not sure, because it's like, all right, if you do talk to people, you're friendly. But if you don't talk to people, you're rude. But it's like, you gotta greet them. You gotta at least greet them, but you can't say too much else. You gotta be quiet. If you talk too much, you're gonna be seen as dumb. If you talk too much, they're gonna be like, oh, this person yap a lot. And it's like, down south, you people are beautiful because the weather is beautiful. I get it. So that's why everyone's more happy, everyone's jolly, everyone's so open and happy, and it's good. New York, I realized, because of our weather, it's either very cold or very hot. So people are like getting the hell up out of there. They're going back home. Everyone is usually a homebody, and that's kind of normal. Listen, I just realized that. So, and I really appreciated that she opened my eyes to that. She was like, hey, y'all. Oh, my God, you guys. Thank you for joining in. Please like the live. Okay. But the lady, she opened my eyes. She was like, y'all are mean. Keep that shit up there. And I was like, I just realized that we are seen as mean, because it's like we jump, to what's up so fast, instead of like, well, not really, because I feel like, yeah, we jump to what's up, but it's like, what, it's so many things could be what's up. Like, you could just be like, here's what's up, and it's not like we're gonna say, what do you want to do about it? It's just, let's solve the problem, instead of, okay, there's a problem. Like, there's a problem. Look, I say that to say that there's a big difference in our dynamic, whether we're a family, through bloodline, whatever. It's a difference, and I get that. But it's like, no one comes out of their like shoes to come put their shoes in your shoes to even kind of tell you what they're experiencing from you. You know what I mean? Like, people would rather just be like, no, this person is like, they would just like isolate the person. They would rather isolate a person instead of telling them. So I really respect that video. That's all I'm gonna say right now, and I might come back to tell you why I said that. All right, y'all, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.